Now this morning, the Shiba Inu Coin ecosystem team, they threw out some gems of information regarding the Shiba Inu Coin burns that are going to be taking place on Shibarium. Except they had one fault in their explanation, and that's because they used algebra instead of plugging in actual numbers. Now, I'll let you guys be the judge of why they did that, but instead of plugging in the actual numbers that we're seeing on Shibarium, we were given that, well, pretend in this example, we burn X amount of bone from the base fee, and we burn Y amount of bone because of the priority fee. Well, guys, let's plug the numbers in. We've got them. So that's exactly what we're going to be doing, and if it sounds like something you're interested in, let's get started. Let's get started. What's up, everybody? I'm Clay. I'm here to make 2023 the best year ever. If you haven't clicked that subscribe button, make sure to subscribe to the channel. Join us, become a pro. We are here every single day, and we are growing our portfolios together. Now, look, if you guys are brand new to investing, you don't know how or where to buy stocks and crypto, you get a link in the description below for Webull. It is super simple to set up your account. Any deposit, you guys are getting at least 6 free stocks, up to 12 free stocks, and you're earning 5% on your cash balances. That's also available in the United Kingdom if you guys live in the UK. If you guys want cryptocurrency exclusive exchanges where you can buy, sell, trade, short, leverage, all that good stuff, you've got KuCoin and Binance down there. Now, KuCoin and Binance, they offer rewards for the more active trader. So the more you trade, the more you're going to earn. But please be aware, if you're holding on those exchanges, it's going to be considered a loan to those exchanges. So if you want to mitigate that risk and make it your asset, you need to look at a cold storage or DeFi wallet. Guys, I say this lightly because I don't know if numbers scare other people, but I'm not afraid of the numbers, and I don't want anybody misinterpreting my my dedication to getting the numbers out there. It has nothing to do. Look, I own Shiba Inu Coin. I want the price to move higher. It has nothing to do with me trying to knock the price of SHIB down or anything. It has everything to do with making sure everybody is informed, and it has everything to do with making sure that we really are on the best path forward for Shiba Inu Coin. Not necessarily for the ecosystem, but for Shiba Inu Coin. Now, numbers do tend to scare people, and in this situation, we're going to be talking about something very important here. And I'm even going to be using the most beneficial numbers that I have seen so far, and the highest, so we can get a better idea of what's going on. So there was a post from the Shiba Inu Coin ecosystem team that I actually very much enjoyed. It's got a lot of facts in it, but the only fault was that they didn't plug in actual numbers. It was an X and a Y instead. So we're going to plug the numbers in here in a second. It says, burns, don't listen to FUD, read and think. I agree with that all day long, guys. I agree with that all day. Read what is going on, plug the numbers in, and then think about it. It says, in this we know, so I'm going to read it kind of fast. This has already been told to us a lot of times here. When a user makes a transaction on the network, the base fee is locked in a contract on Shibarium, while the priority fee is paid to the validators. The base fee will be split 70% burned and 30% set aside to maintain the network. Once a certain amount of bone, $25,000 worth, is accumulated in the burn contract, users can start the burn process for Shibarium. Once this process starts, accumulated bone are sent to the Ethereum Layer 1, where an automated swap takes place for SHIB, and this amount gets burned, calling its contract function. It is comparable to a withdrawal transaction, but instead of receiving tokens, they are burned and taken out of the total supply. Users will be able to use a specific portal on Shibarium's website for this process. Anyone can initiate these burns by just clicking Initiate Burn, and they will need to complete the process by confirming a few transactions to allow the layer migration. Once the process is complete, the SHIB tokens will be directly taken out of circulation, and this will be reflected in the total max supply. What's the difference between the base and priority fee? These are important. The base fee is a crucial component of transaction fees on a blockchain. It represents the minimum amount that a transaction must pay in order to be considered valid. The base fee can fluctuate with each block and is influenced by the level of congestion in the network. Specifically, if the previous block is too close to being full, the base fee will increase and vice versa. One key feature of the base fee is that it is burned, which means it is not paid to a block producer, such as a miner or validator. This helps prevent the base fee from becoming a profit center for those who control the network. Instead, it is assured that the fee is used solely to prioritize transactions and maintain security of the blockchain. On the other side, the priority fee is the amount of transaction pays to a block producer when it gets included in a block. However, the max priority fee is the maximum amount a transaction is willing to pay, as the block producer may choose to accept less. The limit amount paid, a max gas fee, can be set, which is the total fee a transaction is willing to pay. The priority fee goes to the block producer who successfully introduces the transaction into the block and incentivizes validators to include transactions at a higher priority fee in their blocks, as they will earn more rewards for doing so. Here's the important part. I needed to say that because that is all fact, right? And we have been told that many, many times before. A lot of people, however, are getting confused with the idea that the base fee is 70% of the total fee paid, and that is incorrect. It is very simple to go out to Shibarium Scan and see the actual numbers for the base fees and the actual burns that are taking place right now. So we can absolutely do that. It says, example, let's say the current base fee on the Shibarium network is X bone. No. Don't say that the current base fee is X bone. Let's say that the current base fee is, all right, hold on, what is it here? I got to pull this up and got to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 zeros and a 9. Now, we are going to be multiplying that to get the burnt fee in a second. We multiply that by the gas that's being used, and it's ridiculously low because transactions are ridiculously cheap on Shibarium. So keep that number in mind, 8 zeros and a 9. Not X bone, 8 zeros and a 9. And the priority fee for a particular transaction set at Y bone. Well, I actually do have the priority fee here, but we're not worried about that because you can actually move the priority fee up to whatever you want to front run your transaction. When a validator includes this transaction in a block, they will receive the Y bone priority as a reward. However, the X bone base fee is not paid to the validator. Instead, it is converted into SHIB and burn, which means that it's removed from the circulating supply, effectively reducing the total supply of SHIB over time. This mechanism helps to prevent inflation and ensures that miners, validators do not have an incentive to artificially increase the base fee to earn more rewards. Yes, so now we've got the numbers. We've got X bone, no, it's the 8 zeros and a 9 multiplied by the gas. So the amount that is being sent, and this here is an average transaction. I have actually seen it slightly better. So, meaning slightly more bone being burned. But you multiply that gas fee. So if you go to Shibarium Scan, you can confirm all of this. And it says the amount of bone burned for this transaction equals the block base fee per gas times the gas used. So that 8 zeros and a 9 is the base fee. When you multiply that out by the gas used, you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 zeros and a 159. 11 zeros and a 159, guys, that's the amount of bone that is being burned per transaction. Now, this is going to come as a shock. But if these are the numbers that you plug into the equation that was just given to us, we have so far accumulated roughly, I believe it's 5 or 6 zeros and a 1.5 bone on the million transactions. 5 or 6 zeros and a 1.5 bone. That simply means that if we keep on at the current pace, if we have 1 million transactions in a three-week period to a month-long period, it would take us 1 million months to burn $1. And we can't click that thing until you guys read up there that $25,000 must be accumulated. So it's obvious why X and Y are used in the example. It's obvious because if you plug the actual numbers in, they are way too low. And that's simply all we're trying to point out here, is that there needs to be some sort of a working together. There needs to be some sort of a compromise. Otherwise, and we can go over the numbers again and again and again because numbers don't scare me. There needs to be either trillions of transactions per day, which is humanly impossible, or there needs to be some sort of an increase in the base fee. It is as simple as that. And I mean, those are the numbers, guys. I'm not making those numbers up. You can go check them on Shiba Inu Coin's Layer 2 blockchain Shibarium scan, or simply ask for the numbers. I want to know what you guys think down in the comments below, because I'm going to do a couple more videos today. I agree wholeheartedly that burns are not the end-all be-all, but they are important to the community. And if they're important to the community, it must be heard. And that's something that absolutely needs to be addressed. So I want to know what you guys think down in the comments below. And if that button right there is still red, make sure to click it. Subscribe to the channel. Join us. Become a bro. We are here every single day, and we are growing our portfolios together. ClayBro 883 everywhere. 6 to 12 free stocks on Webull, KuCoin, and Binance. Free Discord. And until the next time, hope that each and every one of you have an awesome day. Let's get started.